Hello LEGO fans, check out the videos of my LEGO inventions. I give you LEGO Elemental Fortress 2015.
Latest creation by Nikita. Hi Nikita.
Hey.
Okay, so this thing looks like this. That, okay. It's a little gate. That comes off. Let me see. Okay, so hold on. Let me turn this around so we can look inside of there. Okay, that's like a little compartment in there. It has like his
Toys.
animals or whatever if he wants to hide in there. So you can get in there from both ways?
Both ways.
So there's another part you can look straight through. Okay, you're gonna put it back together now?
I'm gonna leave it like that until tomorrow.
Okay, so
Sometimes I take them off until they get stuck, and I have to put them back together. Do that all the time. And they still have to be back apart. Like very back apart. There's like dinosaurs.
those go to cover that. That'll be video number 2.
There's dinosaurs, lizards, snakes.
Hiding in there?
Crocodile. Also, fish.
Okay, so that's the covers. Turn them, you can open. It's okay. Okay, turn it around, there you go. There's the other side. And you'll get video number 2 tomorrow. Okay, here's part 2. He's gonna put it all together. So turn it around. The whole thing, yes. Okay. Go. That opens. Nice. Okay.
Got a little problem, but I will repair it.
Got it?
No, keeps doing that. I think I should put it piece by piece there. And let's see if it holds it now. And that sound you're hearing, it was Kai, my dog. He always jumps a lot of times, and he'll never stop. He's exercising a lot of times when he jumps.
Is that better?
Let's see if it works now this time. Come on, work. Work. There. Get out.
This is who lives on the inside. Dragons?
Those are dinosaurs.
Oh my god.
These
Dinosaur.
2 dinosaurs. This is a crocodile. Spinosaurus. Velociraptor. This is Stegosaur.
How about this one?
I don't know. This one, T-Rex. Spinosaurus is much larger than a T-Rex.
Which one is the Spinosaurus?
This one,
That one?
with 3 claws.
Doesn't look bigger.
It's because it's a toy.
Ah, my bad. Okay. Is that it?
Not yet. Here's 2 blue lizards. 2 red ones. Taking the whole thing out. Here you see fish, dolphin, a large whale.
Is that a whale or a shark? Oh, that's a large whale, you're right.
That's a large whale. Right, this side is a snake.
Mm-hmm. You made them a snake because you took off their
Arms, yep.
Why did you take off their arms?
I told you.
Mean.
I just told you.
Why?
Oops, there's some of the yellow ones right there. Here's the last lizards right here.
Yeah.
Not quite yet. Worms. Well, these are worms too.
Okay.
There. And done.
Part 3.
Oops. These 2 are guns, and those ones that you see, those are bullets. 1 piece left. Oops. Come on. So, and when I put these 4. I'm gonna put it now. But the top of it, that piece is missing, but never mind.
Is that it right there?
No, this one is right here. And these 2 are guns, weapons.
Protecting weapons?
Yep, protecting weapons.
Nice. Good job, Nikita.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I give you Lego Elemental Fortress, Tower Fortress, Palace Prison, and Power Source in the year 2016.
got dragons on it.
3 dragons on it.
Careful.
This one has only 2 legs and 2 wings that I can use to walk. This one is a red dragon, and this one is a green dragon with a helmet on him, on his head.
Okay, so he's got a shield on his head. That's cool. Okay.
And his back of it, metal armor on his back.
Okay.
And here's this one. Can open it like a hatch
Okay.
to put anything inside.
Got it.
And I each put it at this.
That's the inside.
I always had to put 4 of them.
There you go. Now I can see on the inside. It's hollow.
I always had to
Very
put
nice.
things in there.
That's cool. Let's look in there. Let's look and see what's in there. Sit down. Whoa. Yeah, I think it's too dark. Just can't see it in there.
And now put it, taken off at the top ones.
Okay.
These ones I allow it to put it together so it can stand.
Okay. Each of it 4 sides?
To make sure they can stay together. Always had to do that.
Okay.
If I don't put it, those ones to hold it at 4
Okay.
sides, they might fall off. Fall down.
Okay.
One moment. Not easy if it looks.
Not as easy as it looks.
Takes a minute.
There you go.
Now to the other side. And now, taking off.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Now I made a new one.
Mm-hmm.
One moment. Cool things left to push it back together.
Do you want me to hold that?
Mm-hmm. Hold that for a moment. Oops. You can hold that on a little up.
Got it?
Mm-hmm. And now, there, hold it for a moment.
That's gonna stay.
Like that will stay. And now,
That one came off.
because I holded it to.
I held it.
Because I held it to get it
There
off
we go.
easy.
Wow. This is cool. This is like totally cool.
There, you can stand.
So cool. Okay, so now you're gonna have to turn this. So turn.
Turn it one moment.
Yep. Go. Chef. So cool. No.
I
There,
put
there.
about with 8 creatures from Lego Chima, and I have 3 of Lego Ninjago of the snakes, only 1 snake left, the Hypnobrine, and 1 Fang Blade. And I put away those ones.
Keep turning it.
High enough.
You kid. Just focus on this. What is that two-headed ugly thing?
It's a snake.
Oh.
Two-headed snake.
That is cool. All right. Good job, Nikita.
Back to Earth. With 4 elements. Earth, fire, ice, lightning.
Very
and I always
nice.
had to collect the ones I'm adding for my collection with the rare ones.
Got it. Okay.
And done.
Lego Elemental Fortress, the next stage, which I made more improvements with new parts of the 4 sides that made it more defendable at is a fortress where 3 dragons on top of the fortress that are defending their tower fortress against outsiders. Elemental Fortress, where 3 sides has 3 creatures on the inside to keep them imprisoned and powering up the fortress and keep them guarded so no intruders or outsiders can enter. And this is the entrance where creatures can enter and get out whenever they want to. This is 3 guardian dragons where they protect the fortress and scouting for any enemies that might come by. This is tower structure fortress for them. They become one as when they come together to be defendable as a tower fortress, and they even keep the power source on the inside completely safe from outsiders. And this is the details of the tower structure fortress.
green dragon with a helmet on his head. And I made upgrade on his arms and their wings. Red dragon from Lego Castle of 2016 set Dragon Mountain. This one, the green dragon, was from Lego Castle from the past. This dragon is from Lego Hobbit. Done.
This is Tower Fortress, new improved with new parts and new features to be added that are becoming as absorb and expand for the Tower Fortress with more improvements. The Tower Fortress can also assemble and disassemble whenever it wants to for the power source to go inside to keep it hidden and completely defended against outsiders. I give you Elemental Fortress, Tower Fortress, and Palace Prison in the year 2017. Lego prison cells from the Palace Prison, 3 of them that keep creatures on the inside completely locked up and are bound by their duties to become guardians to protect the Palace Prison on the inside against outsiders. Tower Fortress, 3 dragons on top of the Tower Fortress that they're guarding it and scouting for any enemies that might enter their territory, and they always destroy anyone that dare to enter. 3 dragons guarding the Tower Fortress and the Elemental Fortress. Elemental Fortress, the next stage, new sets have been added and new parts added to make it bigger and more expanding to make it more defendable against outsiders like Elemental Fortress, absorb and expand. Lego Elemental Fortress, the next stage, new parts added. The more new parts added, the bigger it becomes. Here are the details of what it looks like on this stage of the Lego Elemental Fortress that has more room for other sets to be added and other structure buildings to make it bigger and defendable. Lego Elemental Fortress that is very compatible with 4 elements: earth, fire, ice, lightning, and other mechs can be added in this fortress. Tower Fortress, the next stage, more improvements with new parts added, and now the 3 dragons are inside of the Tower Fortress, completely guarding and awaiting for the Tower Fortress to become the Elemental Fortress. Lego Palace Prison, the next stage, and the body of Makuta with new parts added to make it more bigger, and the Palace Prison is even more compatible to be adding with other sets to go inside for the creatures to be as prisoners. This is the details of the Palace Prison, what it looks like on the inside. Tower Fortress and Lego prison cells, 3 of them from the Palace Prison that could slide in and out. Lego prison cells from the Palace Prison. The next stage, more improved, and 6 creatures are prisoners in their own cells that are guarding the Palace Prison. Lego Palace Prison details. This is what it looks like on the inside with no 3 prison cells, and that is far more bigger on the inside where it has dragons protecting the inside of the Palace Prison and the Elemental Fortress. That is a 3 layer on it that makes it bigger on the inside. Lego Tower Fortress and Palace Prison details. The Palace Prison completely disassembled of 3 prison cells to make it look like this, and this is the body of Makuta still in working progress. Lego Elemental Fortress, the next stage where I'm still working on it to assemble it. This is the new version of the Lego Elemental Fortress, completely stable and more taller. This is what it looks like, completely compatible for other sets to be added to make it bigger. Lego Elemental Fortress, other sets have been added in the castle on top of it to make it that way as very defendable, and other sets have been added with ships, mechs, and dragons to make it defendable as a Lego Elemental Fortress for the ruler to rule there, absorb and expand. The other side.
Missed?
I did the knees. I did all the knees.
No, what you saying?
Okay. It has the same things like these. 3 of them are the same. There are 4 prisoners. The first one is from Lego Bionicle, the Lava Beast. That one way at the back right here is Umurag the Destroyer. And the last one on the other side is the 2 beasts, Quake and Storm Beast. Okay, going back. Way back. All the way back.
Go stand next to it. There.
Okay, then you need to be way.
And this is how tall this thing is. Nikita is standing right next to it. This is the master builder, Nikita Yepeshin.
I call it Lego Elemental Fortress.
Thank
Lots
you.
more bigger. It took me a month to figure it out to build it.
Okay.
And from other new Lego sets. That is all.
I give you Lego Elemental Fortress, Lego Tower Fortress, and Lego Palace Prison 2018.
Say hello to Lego Elemental Fortress. It took me 3 years to build it. I built this body with wings, 8 arms, a tail, and improved its head with a helmet. It has everything. Weapons, minifigures, also any kind of set that I took. Kept it right here. Any kind. It's much cooler at the outside and the inside. I built 4 doors at each side. 2 of them are the same, 2 of them are different. How I did it. There is a hatch.
hatch over there. I also built it to close it. It always happens sometimes that these things fall down. 3 swords, and here it is. This is a power sword. It has all sorts of crystals, diamonds, weapons, minifigures, rare weapons, and artifacts. Especially like the ones that are at the top, way up. It is way powerful. It's power source. I call this thing Lego Elemental Fortress. And it's still incomplete. I'm making some improvements in this year. Lego Elemental Fortress, the next stage where it is right now with more new sets are being added. The front of the fortress has been modified with new things added and new figures have been added. Lego Elemental Fortress, new parts have been upgraded to it, and the top one has been upgraded with the landing point where the dragons can enter and land whenever they want to as both guardians and scouts. This is the details of what the top of the Lego Elemental Fortress is, and the red dragon is where its landing point really is, and how big it will be, and it's very stable on the top. Lego Elemental Fortress. This is the opening from the structure that slides in and out. It is a Lego prison cell where it reveals the opening of what it is, looks like on the inside. There are a lot of layers. This is the Lego prison structure that can slide in and out of the fortress. This is how tall the Lego Elemental Fortress is. So tall that it can almost reach the ceiling, and that is how compatible it can be with other sets to be added. Lego Tower Fortress and Palace Prison. This is they are separated, how tall the Tower Fortress is and how big the Palace Prison. And this is the latest upgrade with new parts of the Tower Fortress and the Palace Prison that it is. Absorb and expand. I give you Lego Elemental Fortress, Tower Fortress, and Palace Prison 2019. Lego Palace Prison. This is the front entrance of the Palace Prison where the figure from Bionicle named Makuta is standing, guarding, and showing himself as the ruler of the Palace Prison. Lego Palace Prison completely upgraded with other parts and buildable sets that are on it to make it completely defendable against outsiders. Lego Tower Fortress. This is the landing zone for all dragons to land, rest, and remain as guardians and scout dragons to make sure they scout for any enemies that might come by. This is all of the Lego dragons that are landing zone where they're all stand guarding the Tower Fortress. Lego Elemental Fortress. This is the landing zone for all dragons to land by resting and scouting, and this is the latest upgrades with new parts added to make it more stable to hold dragons. Lego Tower Fortress. This is more upgraded with more parts added to make it stable, and other Lego sets have been added to make it bigger and defendable. Lego Elemental Fortress, the power source where it shows us big beam structure that are showing that it can even send out a powerful beam to power all those that live in the Tower Fortress and the Palace Prison combined as the Lego Elemental Fortress to power all those that living there to make them more powerful and stronger. Absorb and expand. Lego Elemental Fortress, the next stage where it's more bigger and more advanced, more stable with those parts added, and other Lego sets have been added as guardians and scouts to defend the Lego Elemental Fortress. Absorb and expand. And this is the back of the Elemental Fortress where it has the mech and other soldiers guarding behind it. This is the front of the elemental fortress where the big buildable figure of Bionicle named Makuta protecting and ruling his elemental fortress. And this is how stable it is at the front, that is more advanced than before. Lego prison cells, this is what it looks like currently, more stable and keeping those creatures on the inside as prisoners and turning them into guardians to guard the elemental fortress and the palace prison on the inside. Absorb and expand. Lego Elemental Fortress new sets have been added and moved to the front side that is more defendable, along with that mech that's acting as a scout leader and a general. This is the back of the Elemental Fortress where a non-official Lego set that is a Lego Toothless on it from How to Train Your Dragons. On the back of it, he's guarding the back of the Elemental Fortress. Lego Elemental Fortress Power Source. This is what it currently looks like that is powering the Elemental Fortress and those that are guarding it along with the ruler. Lego Elemental Fortress, the next stage with more new sets added and more dragons have been added to the sides, the front, back, and the other side with Earth, Fire, Ice, Lightning that made it bigger, along with other ships. Other dragons have been added, along with the soldiers that made it bigger and far more defendable against anyone that dare enter. And this is their ruler, named Makuta, the monarch of elements and the king of all dragons. Absorb and expand. Lego Elemental Fortress, the next stage, and this is how tall it really is, and more new sets have been added. For every other year, new sets can be added to make it more compatible, to make it bigger. Lego Elemental Fortress details, this is what it looks like on this side, with more ships and other sets have been added with dragons. Here's this side of the Elemental Fortress where a bigger ship is standing and landing. This is what the details on the bottom looks like, more improved with other parts have been added to make it bigger. The front of the Elemental Fortress more stable and more improved with weapons and other minifigures have been added. I give you Lego Elemental Fortress, Tower Fortress, Palace Prison, and Power Source 2020. I give you Lego Elemental Fortress, the next stage. New parts have been added to make it more stable and improved. This is the side of it where more sets have been added to make it bigger and very stable. The other side has a ship and other dragons have been added to make it bigger, very defendable for transportation. And this is the back of it where it has the structure fortress to guard the behind it. Absorb and expand. Lego Tower Fortress and Palace Prison, the next stage, very stable, more improved with new parts have been added and other sets have been added, very more defendable against outsiders. Absorb and expand. This is a part of the Tower Fortress, which I'm working at it to make it more improved and more stable, to put it back. This is the other half of the Tower Fortress, which is currently what it is to be more improved and compatible with new features added. Lego Palace Prison, which I'm currently working at, and more new parts have been added to make it more fancy and as a showing that it is a palace prison, and on the outside always scouting ahead for any enemies that might come by. Lego Tower Fortress and Palace Prison with 4 elements, Earth, Fire, Ice, Lightning, and color organized for the 4 elements. This is the side of the Tower Fortress and Palace Prison, what it is, with other sets have been added. This is the back side where the ice element is, and the lightning element where it shows that it has other sets added. Lego Elemental Fortress, the next stage, color organized with 4 elements, Earth, Fire, Ice, Lightning. The front of the fortress has more improved, and it has a drawbridge that can open up. This is the front of the Elemental Fortress entrance where it has a drawbridge, the shape of a dragon that can easily open up for anyone to come in and out. And this is the opening of the drawbridge that enters anyone to go in and out of the Elemental Fortress. This is the side of the Elemental Fortress where it has other sets added and very stable for other mechs to be added. And this is the back of the Elemental Fortress where the other sets and other fortresses have been added to make it bigger and more defendable. And this is how tall the Elemental Fortress is, with other colors organized with the Earth, Fire, Ice, Lightning, and other sets have been added to make it bigger. Absorb and expand. Hi, my name is Nikita Vinicius, and this is my Lego Ultra Elemental Fortress. It took me about 6 years to improve this thing. This is a castle drawbridge, which I made it myself. Like this.
Okay.
And a hatch like this. Some improvements. The front one, this is from the Lego Castle, which I made some improvements to the two sides. And each of those 4 things represents the elements from Ninjago that I made some improvements. Such as like Earth, Fire, Ice, and Lightning right here.
Where's ice?
Right over there, where the Ice Dragon wing is.
Okay, and then where's lightning?
That one.
Okay. And this is right here is what?
The Bounty. Japanese ship as a Lego Bounty. This is a flying ship Bounty.
Okay. What are these guys right there?
This is it's an improved
I know what
resemblance
that
of a
is.
Lego.
What is this guy? These round things. Yeah, what are those?
Mega Construction Breakout Beasts. Each of them as a dinosaur, the bird one, and the dragons.
Okay. And who's on the top over there protecting them?
The best dragons of all. That red one is called the Firstborn. Makes it as the leader of the dragons.
Okay.
And these 2 of them, the old version of the Ultra Dragon and the new version of the Ultra Dragon.
Okay.
4 heads with 4 elements.
Okay, is that a rocket ship on the inside there, or what is that?
That would make it as a rocket ship as well.
So cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go around and try to film a little bit more detail. Oh, these are kind of cool. So cool. What is that called? Okay, and on the top of that, that would go.
And these crystals are for the power source inside of it, which they're incomplete, but soon be completed.
Okay.
Oh,
And there's another ship on this side. Another dragon rider. Oh, that is cool. That is an Iron Man.
The Hulk
Oh,
Buster.
the Hulk Buster. Okay.
And one more thing. Let me... Never mind of this.
Okay.
Getting some things out. Precise. Taking off some things. This is a very delicate thing.
It is a delicate thing.
It's tricky.
It's a vet unit. Oh my gosh, that whole thing comes out.
It's very delicate that I remove.
Yes.
Get it out.
It actually slides on these little guys. That is so cool. And on the inside is more stuff.
Yep.
Oh my. That is so much detail. Okay. Well, thank you, Nikita.
You're welcome.
You want to put it back together so we can watch this real quick?
But it's very delicate. I remove.
It is. Just be careful.
Have to be very careful with this thing. Very delicate. Got a bit tricky by putting it back in. Very tricky and delicate.
Just be careful. There you go. It's got two spots where it slides in. So this guy right here and this guy right here. So it slides in on those two things.
Yep. I got it from Lego City Gold Mining.
That is cool.
It had a construction thing.
That something's not letting it go in. Oh my gosh. So cool. Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us.
You're welcome.
Mushy.
This is Lego Elemental Fortress, the drawbridge, which is open for anyone to come in and out for whenever they want to. Lego Elemental Fortress, this is the corner side of the fire element where it has more details on it, what it looks like. This is the ice element side where it has other dragons have been added and other mechs to guard behind. This is the lightning side where it has other dragons and mechs to add to make sure it's bigger and more defendable. My Lego power source with crystal, diamonds, weaponry, even rare minifigures and stones from other sets. Earth. Fire. Ice. And lightning. 4 elements from Ninjago. A really rare thing of all. Lego Tower Fortress still in work in progress. This shows about the power source which is hidden inside of the Tower Fortress to make sure it is hidden and defended against outsiders.
Good. That is cool.
This is the throne room called the Iron Throne. It's a Mega Construction one from the Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
A Mega Construction throne. As
That
the
is a
chair.
really cool thing here. You go turn the light on. Let me see. Hold on. Open it up. Open it.
Second. Good.
Open it. Oh, you can't really see too far in there, it's hard, but this is the cool thing right there.
I give you Lego Elemental Fortress, Tower Fortress, and Palace Prison 2021. Lego Elemental Fortress, the fire element side, more color organized and more improved with other sets to be added with the fire element. Lego Prison Cell, which slides in and out of the fortress. Lego Elemental Fortress. This opening is from the prison cell which slides in and out of the fortress, and this reveals the details of the inside of the Elemental Fortress. The fire element side where it has doors that allows them to enter inside. This is how big it is of the Elemental Fortress with no prison cell on it. Lego Elemental Fortress, the ice element side in that corner which reveals of the color organized for the ice element, and this is the whole ice element side of the Elemental Fortress along with the fortress on it. Lego Prison Cell, which is a part of the Elemental Fortress that can slide in and out and keeps the creature dragon inside of it as a prisoner and a guard in the inside of the Elemental Fortress. Lego Elemental Fortress. This reveals the opening of the ice element side to remove the prison cell, which reveals more details that there are tons of gates, and inside reveals more details of not just the inside of the gates, also it leads to the throne room. This is the inside of the Elemental Fortress, which will lead to the entrance and the upstairs to the throne room. Lego Elemental Fortress. This reveals the opening when removing a prison cell, reveals a big figure there, and this is the gate that leads the inside of the Elemental Fortress with more details and more stairs. This door reveals the throne room. This is the back of that throne, which allows a ruler to sit on it. Lego Elemental Fortress, the lightning element side. This is the corner piece from the tower fortress. This is the whole Lego Elemental side of the lightning element. All structures and sets have been added. Lego Elemental Fortress, the earth element side, and this is a piece of the tower fortress. Lego Elemental Fortress, the fire element side, and this is a piece of the tower fortress, this corner one. Lego Elemental Fortress, the next stage, color organized with earth, fire, ice, lightning. Other sets have been added to make it bigger and more defendable. Absorb and expand. Hi, my name is Nikita Pishin. I'm here to show you my Lego creation. I call it Lego Elemental Fortress. Very complex, including other sets have been added as well. Here, I will show you. This one opens up. There's some dragons in it from the How to Train Your Dragon. You'll see it. And it closes the gate as well. This is a drawbridge, which can be lowered. Here's the hatch. And here's the entrance where it can easily be opened. Opens and closes. Here's the body behind it. My own creation. You can't see the whole body, but you can see the face and the helmet. It's a body with wings, 8 arms, the tail. It's from the combination of Bionicle. And here, I will show you slides in and out. First, here, I'm going to show you how it works. This is a very delicate work. Getting sliding in and out. Here it is. And here's the dragon inside of it. Here's the stairs. You'll see the rest of it in the Facebook. That's what it is. Sliding this one in, back. Here it is. And one more thing. Putting the dragon away. Opening this one here. 4 sides I have it. Here's the throne room. It's the Iron Throne. It's a perfect way for anyone to sit on the throne, like a king in that fortress. And the stairs are right here. And here's this. Here's the power source with any kind of rare weapons, crystals, item there is. That's how it is. 3 sides. With this side has been created that I made it for 4 elements. Elementals: earth, fire, ice, and lightning. Including anything to be added is absorb and expand. That's how it is right now. And a Mega Construction and Lego set. That is all. Lego Elemental Fortress, Earth, Fire, Ice, Lightning, color organized. This is how tall and big it really is from my own height. Absorb and expand. The front entrance of my Lego Elemental Fortress will soon be improved. But right now, see this. Here's the staircase of improvements. The stairs. Here's this one. Here's this gate on the side. Up there, the entrance where the stairs are. For the upstairs for the throne room. And this is where it is. Here's the front castle one. Here's the body. When I built from Bionicle. Improved it from the instructions of the video. This one, I made it myself without instructions. Here's the inside entrance. Can easily opens up. Here's the dragons from the How to Train Your Dragons. How to Train Your Dragon from the movie and series of the DreamWorks, and I love that show. Here's another staircase for the top one. For that one opens and closes. Here's this leader one. The leader. Easily see that. Here's the right entrance for this one. This is what it is right now. Soon be the front one will soon be more improved. Really improved as well. Lego Elemental Fortress. This is what I'm working at it. I was taking it apart to make some adjustments and upgrades to it. This is where the dragons are sitting and awaiting for anyone to give them orders to attack any intruders. This is the details of what it looks like on the inside of the Elemental Fortress, the stairs which leads the outside, and the upstairs which leads the second layer for scouting, and it will also lead to the throne room. Lego Palace Prison. This is the Earth Element side where it shows a lot of sets have been added. This is the Fire Element side where it has a big mech and other dragons with the Fire Element has been added. This is the Ice Element side where it has the fortress and other creatures have been added along with the dragons. This is the Lightning Element side where it has 2 ships that have landed and are waiting for any transport and scouting. Lego Tower Fortress. This is the Earth Element side where it has tons of dragons defending the Tower Fortress. This is the Fire Element side where it has the Meg and a jet which resembles the Fire Element protecting it. The Ice Elemental side where it has the Meg and other dragons, even other blasters of the cannons protecting it. And the Lightning Element side where it has all sorts of creatures protecting and defending the Tower Fortress. Absorb and expand. This is the separation of the Lego Elemental Fortress. This is the Tower Fortress where it has those 4 elements from the sides, organized colors, and other sets from other different ones. This is the castle from Nexo Knights. Those eggs are from Breakout Beasts. Impressive elements on it. This one is a palace. Also at the bottom is a prison. This is the improved front of the fortress. A lot improved. And well, way better than the last one. In the inside, the big guy is in there. Here's those two ships. There are the bounties from Ninjago, the old and the new. Matching with the elements, especially the other fortresses and the palace. The better dragon ones. And here's the back. The ice fortress. And the other creatures on it as well. Here are the other ones at the back. This is what it is right now. Soon, once it's more improved, from those sides, I will put them. The more sides will be improved, I'll put it back together as the Lego Elemental Fortress. This is the separation. And Lego Tower Fortress. This is the details of the Earth, Fire, Ice, Lightning for structures combined into one as a tower fortress. And this is where the power source is. It is hidden inside the tower fortress. Lego Tower Fortress, two structures, the ice and lightning. It has two dragons on the inside, protecting what is inside of it. Lego Tower Fortress, there's one dragon that's inside, between the earth and fire, in the center of it. And this is where it is living inside between those two to have more room as a leader. Lego Tower Fortress, two structures, the earth and fire. Those are the two corners that come together as a fortress, and those are the two other corners of the ice and lightning for them coming into one as a tower fortress. Absorb and expand. Lego Palace Prison, this is the fire element side, the next stage where it's more improved and has other creatures. This is the ice element side where it has tons of dragons and creatures, even a fortress guarding it. And this is the lightning element side where it has two flying ships guarding this side. Lego Palace Prisons, this is the bottom details of how it shows tons of structures at the bottom that are stabilizing to make sure it doesn't fall apart. Lego Palace Prison, this is what it is without 3 prison cells on it that could slide in and out of the palace prison. Lego Palace Prison, this is the fire element side where a prison cell has been removed and shows the doors that could be open in the inside of the palace prison. Lego Palace Prison, this is the ice element side where a prison cell has been removed, reveals the 2 doors that could lead inside of the palace prison. Lego Palace Prisons, this is the lightning element side where it has been removed the prison cell and it reveals 3 doors that leads inside of the palace prison. Lego Palace Prison details, this reveals the doors that lead inside of the palace prison in this lightning element, and the bottom has some creatures that are chained and bound by their duty to become as guardians in the inside. The ice element also reveals there is some layer of doors that can lead some dragons that are guarding it, and this reveals the stairs that can lead all the way upstairs to the throne room. Lego Palace Prisons, this is the doors that open up to let any dragons to come in and out of the palace prison to guard the inside of the palace prison. And this is the inside of the palace prison, what it looks like. There is stairs for anyone to go all the way up that leads to the throne room. Lego Palace Prison, this is the big figure from Bionicle named Makuta. He's the monarch of elements, the king of all dragons. He rules the elemental fortress where he is inside and a part of it. Lego Palace Prison, this reveals where the throne room is, and it has 4 dragons guarding it for their ruler to sit. Lego Elemental Fortress, the next stage where more sets have been added to make it bigger, absorb and expand, and this reveals other sets have been added with mechs, ships, dragons, and more. I give you Lego Elemental Fortress 2022. Lego Elemental Fortress, the next stage. This is how tall it really is and how big it is, with more sets added, with dragons, mechs, creatures, ships, and more that made it bigger, of absorbing and expanding to become bigger and taller. Lego Elemental Fortress. This is the opening where a prison cell has been removed that slides in and out. This reveals the big opening. This is the hull lightning element side from the Elemental Fortress. Lego Elemental Fortress. This is the ice elemental side where it has a Lego castle from Frozen, Elsa's ice castle. It is now a part of the Lego Elemental Fortress. Lego Elemental Fortress. This reveals the gates that can enter inside of the Elemental Fortress. This is the back of the throne room where it can reveal where the throne is and where the dragons are standing and guarding. Elemental Fortress. This is the ice element side, and this reveals all sets have been added to make it defendable, and this is the whole upper the ice element is from the Lego Elemental Fortress. This is where the throne room is. This is the side of it of the Elemental Fortress for dragons that are guarding the throne room for their ruler to sit on it, and that is where the throne room is. Lego Elemental Fortress, the fire part, where this reveals the opening from a prison cell that's been removed, and there are gates that shows how to enter inside the palace prison and the Elemental Fortress. And this is the whole fire element side of the Elemental Fortress, where it reveals all their sets have been added, and this is the upper of the Elemental Fortress of the fire element that has other sets, and this is how tall it really is, that it makes it bigger and taller. Absorb and expand. Lego Elemental Fortress, the current stage where it's taller than me and bigger, and it has other sets that can be added to make sure it is very defendable and that can become bigger than ever. Absorb and expand. This is my Lego Elemental Fortress. This is how tall it is. Almost reached the ceiling of all those 4 elements: earth, fire, ice, and lightning. It's a build set. Also, this is me. I'm the one who built it. This is how tall it really is. Taller than me. This is how it is. That's the power source, keeping rare artifacts and weapons on it that powers it up, making us the elemental power source. This one is a part of it. It's just meant to be on the top. An improved castle from Lego Nexo Knights. The dragon on it. Surrounded by mechs that protect the fortress. Some make some adjustments that needs to be built. This number 1 is a sign of how many parts do I need to make some improvements. This is the front of the fortress with the drawbridge and another entrance. I made some adjustments. This one, the stairs that lead to the top floor of this one, where there's a dragon on it, making some adjustments. This one, another part of the earth fortress. This one is another prototype that I need to make some adjustments to it in my near future. Remove the big half one to make some adjustments where they're surrounded by these creatures on it. The doors right over here are opened open in that way. Here's this dragon. Here's this one that surrounds this. Where there's this fire, where straight of it leads to fire element container. This one also closes like this. This one opens in and out, where there's stairs lead all the way to the throne room. Here's this one. This floor leads to the throne room for dragons surrounded it to their ruler to guard it, and the 8 animals on the top of it, they're watching the entrances. These ones from normal sets and altered build sets of the 8 animals from Lego Chima. From Lego Chima, how it was built. Here is an improved Lego staff from Bionicle, which I made some improvements. Behold this staff with elements including rare parts on it. That makes it a very powerful leading weapon, and that shows them their true leadership. This is the Ice Fortress, and also here's some mech one dragons on it, and on the top of it, where there's these dragons, 2 ultra dragons, one old, one new, and here's this red dragon, their leader, and the other dragons on it on the back of it, supporting their leader, as it is. These egg ones are Mega Constructions from Breakout beasts from each of these dragons that are made of our parts. Also, this is what it is of this fortress. This piece slides in and out of the fortress, the 3 sides, the fire, the ice, and the lightning. This is the lightning part, especially in the inside. There's a dragon that's containing it. This altered build, improved dragon. That's how it is. Also, it slides in and out of thanks to these ones. They're from altered build ones. Just like these ones there, they allow it to slide in and out. Here is the inside of this one, and the outside of this one. They'll allow it to slide in and out. Also, here is this. These are prototypes. The first one, it will be this one to make some improvements to these halves. This one will be in that one to support it better. And this one will be for this one to make it better. So they would have us a cornered one as well. These 3 are blueprint prototypes. Or think of it like they're blueprints to know what the shape of it should be and how to make it better as well. Here is this prototype to make some improvements, like how to make it smooth, how to support it better, how to make it round like this, and how to make it far more better than ever. This is like knowing how tall it should be, both of them, and how many parts do I need as well to make it better. These 2 are they are the lots of it to get the decorated Lego part. These ones that have words in it. It's for these words to put them together to make them as names of those 4 sides and of the elements, and the names of the characters that represent the element. Earth, fire, ice, lightning, and these ones that support it as well. Water, energy, darkness, and light. This one will be at the 4 corners that have with those 5 letters in it that represents of their nature as well. And this one, it is the color organizer for the crystals and diamonds that represent of it, to know how many parts do I need to fulfill about the coloration of the transparent ones. So it's like this one is dark blue transparent. How we'll get the ones that represent these colors to make it as perfect. Till then, this is the prototype to make some improvements to my Lego Elemental Fortress, and one day I will separate it into 2 things. one as a tower fortress and the other a palace prison. And this is how it is. I give you Lego Elemental Fortress, Tower Fortress, and a Palace Prison 2023 with details on them. Lego Tower Fortress with 4 elements: Earth, Fire, Ice, and Lightning. It has these ones that represent the element, along with the other 4 elements: Creation, Destruction, Water, and Energy. Such as what these ones are from Ninjago. Transparent parts, and inside tons of artifacts in it. Compatible inside only 1 dragon, and compatible with only 4 dragons in these 4 corners. These ones are from our Mega Constructions called Breakout Beasts, inside where there's dragons, birds, and dinosaurs with other sets on it. The center of it, a castle where I made some adjustments to my own fortress. And on top of that, it is full of dragons. This side of it is the earth. This side is the lightning. This, ice. Lastly, the fire. This is all what it is. This tower fortress, completely separated of it all. Lego Palace Prison. It's adjustable to be added with other sets, like it has the dragons, the fortress, these ones as well, the staff, even on those 3 sides. The front one is the main of the entrance, where there's a big body that's guarding the entrance. This one, it also has an entrance where there's dragons inside of this. The stairs one has like 3 floors: the prison floor, the entrance floor, and the throne room floor, where it has all sorts of creatures. Those 3, that has 3 sides of it, they slide in and out to show that there are doors in it, where it has those 3 dragons. The back of it, an ice castle for this side of the element. There's this dragon as well. And the fire. And this one as well. Where it's completely adjustable, and also 8 of the sides where there's the animals from the idea I got from Lego Chima. The raven, the rhino, the gorilla, the bear, the eagle, the crocodile, the lion, and the wolf. 8 of them from Lego Legends of Chima, where I got the idea to build my own things, my own ideas. This is the Lego Palace Prison, and this is how it is made to be. Elemental Fortress details, where it reveals the opening of what the layers are in the inside of the Elemental Fortress and a Palace Prison. This layer reveals the dragons that are guarding the stairs and its own floors to waiting for their master's orders. And this is where all the creatures are being held chains to guard the Elemental Fortress and the Palace Prison. For any outsiders that dare enter, they terminate them at once. And this is the center of the Elemental Fortress and the Palace Prison, where all the creatures and dragons, even their own generals, even the ruler, can come together and have a talk to deal with the intruders and any enemies that dare enter. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel.